With a 9/11 joke, right? Guys, this next comedian, I've seen you before, right? He's pretty funny, guys. I'm really excited. Great name. Let's bring Obnoxious to the stage, everybody. Obnoxious.
Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the refugee portion of the show. As we were told, my name is Obnoxious. Speaking of refugees, did you guys enjoy Haitian Flag Day? Right? Had a good time protecting your cats and dogs, locking them up for the day? No, I'm messing with you guys. We don't eat dogs. Anyways, listen, I'm Haitian. We get a lot of jokes. The only thing worse than being Haitian in a very Latin area is being Haitian and not knowing how to speak Creole that well. Right? My family, they don't even claim me as a family member. They just call me T-Blunt, which means little white in Creole. Yeah, it's not easy, but I manage, you know? I manage. And I went to school the school I went to was predominantly Haitian, you know? Some of the finest women, Haitian women I went to school with. I used to do so well in school. I'd hurry up, finish my work, go off in the bathroom, just whack off, you know what I mean? That's how fine they were, you know what I mean? Haitian women, of course, they are beautiful, but they could be vicious too, you know? Just putting that out there. I had a near-death experience when I was 10. I was walking home one day, and I saw this real cool bike, and I thought to myself, I have to steal it, right? Because it was a nice bike. Now, I didn't know the owner of the bike was a Haitian chick. She came out and just zoomed after me, like, she gave me the business like I was a French colonizer. You know? Like, when I tell you she whooped my ass, like, you would have thought I stolen the last seat on the boat leaving Haiti. She was serious, but yeah. My mom is a Haitian woman, so you can, you know. Yeah, they're all people, but I do love my mother. All right, I want to, make that abundantly clear. You know, I'd light up a house for her. You know, but she has her issues too. I'm not, there is no exceptions to the rule. There was this one time our neighbor one of her friends and our neighbor got shot up by her boyfriend. And my mom said, okay, we're gonna go over there to help her out. And I said, hold up, nigga, they shooting over there. And you taking your kids to the bullets. I would rethink that. All right, you wanna help your friend out, tell her to leave the drug dealers alone. You know what I mean? And we didn't have a lot financially growing up, but she always tried to make ends meet. Always trying to make it seem like we did. She had a Haitian Santa Claus come to the house one time, and but from first glance, I knew this wasn't the white guy from Home Improvement. You see what I'm saying? His beard was black. He had a blunt in his mouth, golds. You know, his pants was sagging. He had a red bandana across his head. You know, I knew this was John Claus Baptiste, not John Claus Baptiste, as opposed to actual Santa Claus, right? And then we got some cheap ass gifts. Then he took my mom in the room, said he was gonna give her a gift, and clearly the package came like 9 months later. She hates that joke, but people laugh, so why not? You know what I mean? Yeah. And Haitian women, they're unique creatures. You see what I'm saying? Nah, I mean, I have a Hispanic girlfriend because I thought it'd be much safer. Some of y'all who laugh, y'all know, hey, there's a reason y'all laugh. You know what I mean? But I love my girlfriend to death. You know, my little ex-con with 2 strikes and 2 tattoos, man. I love her. She's so precious to me. You know, it's scary and she loves tagging along with me when I go do my stand-up, like my little cheerleader. But I gotta be careful not to make women laugh. You know what I mean? I don't want no problems. You see what I'm saying? Came up to me after a show one time. She was like, "What the fuck that bitch was laughing?" I made a joke, yeah, but it wasn't that fucking funny. Alright, yeah, man. My little baby, she precious. I'm MILF too, so, right? So every man's fantasy, you see, yeah, right? Nah, not so much. I thought it'd be like, everything, you see on the internet. Not completely. You see what I'm saying? But she's a very dope person. I plan on buying all 3 of her sons Jordans for Christmas. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm not ashamed of him. It's my baby, you know? Yep. So, and Erica supports my stand-up no matter any wild shit I say on stage. You know, but she understands that, you know, me doing stand-up is kind of like my therapy, something, my drug of choice, something I need. You know, like my grandma, she recently had a stroke, and it fucked me up seeing her in the hospital bed. I had to do stand-up to keep me sane, you know what I mean? And it was tough seeing her like that. My grandma is one of the strongest women I know. Like, she punched me in my chest one time when I was 10. Forgot how to speak Creole. Some serious shit, man. My grandma was in her 60s, but these weren't some old arthritic hands. Like, these were slavery hands, you know what I mean? Like she was jacking off Kuta Kinte in the hut, you see what I'm saying? Yeah.
Holocaust survivor.
Yeah, man. I'm not even going there. I'm not Jewish, I can't make those jokes.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm just, alright, next topic before I get canceled. Anyways. Yeah, man, my grandma's been around a long time, and, you know, I'm praying to keep her around even longer. My grandma told me she taught Moses how to swim across the sea. So, yeah, man, very, very important. And, you know, again, I need to stand up to, you know, help me feel better as my drug of choice is my medicine. My friend Jerry, we got into an argument this year, right? Apparently, I go too far with the jokes. I don't know what he's talking about, but he came up to me. Jerry met this cool young lady, right? She likes anime. She's into comic books. She's Japanese. She just so happens to be in a wheelchair, right? And as a comedian, where there's smoke, there's fire. Let me explain. Let me explain. So he called me up one time, right? And he got the story twisted. He called me up one time. He said, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "Did you call my girlfriend a sushi roll?" I said, "Fuck no, I ain't calling no goddamn sushi roll. That's racist and inappropriate to say to a lady." What I said was Hot Wheels. You know what I mean? It's much more PG-13. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. I went light on that, man. Yeah. But how much time I got?
4 minutes.
4 minutes?
3 or 4 more minutes.
Shit. Okay, cool. All right.
Minutes to chill out.
All right. Okay. Cool. Thank you. So again, as you know, as I said before, I am Haitian, but I'm not, you know, besides the shape of my head, I'm not your typical Haitian man. You see what I'm saying? I clean. You know, I don't have Gucci products. I don't got more than 5 kids. You know, my pull-out game is strong. I'm okay with using condoms. You know, yeah, man, it's not the typical. And you guys seem like a very open crowd. You know, I want to thank you guys for coming out tonight. Appreciate the reactions too. Because I got into some trouble in the beginning of the year. I made one too many Trump jokes, I guess. Right? And you guys Trump supporters? Listen, that's cool. You're a Trump supporter, my man?
I didn't.
No, him in the white beard.
I'm just here for comedy.
Okay, cool. No, listen. Me too. No, listen. Straight up. No, it's not.
Do whatever you want.
All right, cool. Listen, I have nothing against anybody who supports Trump. It's cool. It's all good. All right, because just like how people still support Trump, I still listen to R. Kelly music. You know what I mean? Some good shit. It's some good shit, yo. Dead ass, man. Like, and I'm like, all right, I cracked a joke. All right, okay. I'm gonna buy you a drink. That was in the concert. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, no problem. I'm joking about the drink. I'm sorry. Woo! Times are hard. The tariffs got serious. But listen, nah, I'm not the only person though. Like, believe me, I mean, you know, I'm not the only R. Kelly fan. Right? I was a couple years back. I was about to get it in with this curvaceous little thing. And I was like, you know, she stopped me. I'm like, what happened? She's like, no, put on some R. Kelly. I'm like, you sure? She's like, yeah. That nigga ain't rape me. You know, I wasn't gonna talk myself out some pussy, you see what I'm saying? Shit. Yeah, man. Nah, yeah, I got into it with a female heckler. You know, and I got a little out of character. You know, I might have gotten mad and called her a bitch and a hoe, and I didn't. That wasn't the question. But fuck it, I'll run with it. And nah, listen, I ain't mean to call the bitch a hoe, but you know, the hoe was doing some bitch shit, you see what I'm saying? Now, gentlemen, I want to make this abundantly clear, alright? I want to make this abundantly, that part was funny? That was good? Alright? Okay. Alright, cool, alright. I got one. Alright, yeah, but listen, gentlemen, alright? Serious moment. Under no circumstance do we ever address the bitches and the hoes. And my buddy, he told me that. My friend Mark, who was in the crowd, he's like, listen, I understand why you did it, I just don't like the fact that you did it. And he sat me down and he said, let me teach you a lesson about the bitches and the hoes. When it comes to the bitches and the hoes, you're gonna find that in life, Every corner has a hole, every bitch is in an office, in the workplace, you see what I'm saying? Sometimes you get vice versa. Sometimes the bitches might be in the corner, and the holes might be in the workplace. And that's if you're lucky. You see what I'm saying? But as men, it is a societal norm. It is an unwritten rule that at any point the bitches in the holes start doing their bitch shit and whole shit, we don't address the bitches in the holes about their bitch shit and whole shit. Because they're bitches in holes, and we are men. And that's just the way it is. You see what I'm saying? So gentlemen, from here on out, we're not going to address the bitches in the hoop?
Oh.
All right, thank you. I really appreciate your reaction. You're a good guy, man. You're a good guy.
I love you, bro.
Thank you. Yeah, and so another fun fact. As of May 18th, I've been doing stand-up for 2 years now. Yeah. Someone keeps putting the mic in my hand. I'm like, fuck it. You know? I didn't get booed. You know, why not? You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And I had some very good advice from someone I can consider a comedic idol by the name of Ari Spears. Really funny, man. I asked him for my first open mic, I was like, do you have any ideas? He said, listen, if at any point the material doesn't work out, don't panic. Just understand comedy isn't your thing. And get the fuck off the microphone. Speaking of which, ladies and gentlemen, I'd really appreciate if you all follow me on Instagram, ObnoxiousComedy05. And please also support my OnlyFans. As I said earlier, times is hard. My man over here need a drink. Faceballs 2005. Thank you very much. You guys have a good night.